I'm not the biggest fan of sitting through a romance story. Part of this is because I have an aversion to watching other people be gross in public with their grotesque human bodies, but the other bigger part is probably that romance stories, especially in anime, are often weighed down by juvenile horseshit drama or calculated pacing to delay the inevitable outcome of a relationship with "are they gonna this time, are they gonna this time" dog shit. You feel me? Horimiya is interesting in that it seems like it's actually circumventing this. It's about Hori, a decently popular, very normal high school girl who serves as something of a female equivalent to the typical male self-insert character in an isekai. That is to say, she's someone anyone can likely find something to relate to on because she's not very distinctive in her own right. She doesn't have many faults, doesn't have many particular hobbies, doesn't have any extravagant personality traits. It's not as egregious as a harem anime's cardboard wonder boy who gets women sucking his sack just by saying one nice thing, but it seems at first glance to serve a similar function to me. Even still, I applaud her maturity in being responsible during certain plot points or conclusive without unnecessarily self-induced hurdles to her own relationships. Hori goes to class with this guy, who looks like this out of class, but nobody knows that until he ends up helping her with her younger brother that Hori frequently looks after while her single mom is at work. Hori realizes that Miyamura is not the loser dork anime nerd that she believes him to be and is instead a cool dude with sick tattoos. Well, he does like anime, but he's not that into it. That'd be just disgusting. So they suddenly grow closer, and by suddenly I mean immediately. I know I said I prefer it when a romance skips the slower melodramatic teenage shit, but I seriously could use more foundation to be invested in this relationship because I barely know why they're so rapidly falling in love. I mean, he helps with the kid and he thinks Hori is cool, but it doesn't give us much before they're basically always hanging out. Still though, I do like how nobody in school so far is a giant dick about it. I mean, Miyamura isn't a popular guy, and when rival Toru tries to confess to Hori, there's like minor tension between Hori and Miyamura about how Miyamura is worried Hori's too cool for him, but she immediately shuts him up and they go back to hanging out, followed by Miyamura and Toru actually becoming kind of buddy-buddy instead of continuing an unnecessarily tedious conflict that I feel like a lesser story might shove down my throat. Horimiya hasn't sold me on romance stories. It's nothing profound and the characters don't seem very deeply developed either, but if you're sick of wading through indecisive and vomit-inducing drama to find a love story that just gets to the point, Horimiya might be it, unless it falls off the rails later.